this flight towards freedom.
Indeed. Freedom from this bloody side quest of the story.
Yep. Well, one more technically. Sorry, wait. Oh wait, I've extra 12's not been uploaded yet, but I can get that. It's fine. Cause that's right. Cause it's the Thunder Axe is the extra chapter you get. I wonder what that is. It's totally not a weapon from 7.
Yes, it's completely different. None of the weapons from 7 are coming back. Right?
Not even that sword that we seen earlier in the playthrough.
Yeah, no, it's completely different. They're not the same. I'm pretty sure it was called Ragnar, or was it a Longite?
One of the two. Sounds familiar.
Yeah, well, it could have been the Falchion. Who knows?
Every sword.
And we're in chapter 11B. It's very much like chapter 10A, just much bigger.
Yep.
Yes, yes, it got even bigger, and you haven't seen the last of it.
Yeah. And we get to see
chapter 8. Fucking chapter 18. At least I think it was that one. I can't remember. It was one of them when it was nighttime.
Which
one of the chapters. It's the one. No, I think it's the chapter before you fight Sophia, where you've got to fight. Yeah, it's so fucking big.
Yes.
So in comparison, this chapter really isn't anything.
Yeah.
But I've never seen this chapter, so it's going to be interesting for me. Anything worth note about this chapter, or is it just kind of there?
Well, for one thing, we've got another slow general, so Valina, she can just destroy it with her magic, or Lou.
Provided he doesn't retaliate.
Yeah. Oh, look at this guy. We definitely won't see him later in the playthrough. Oh, hello, recolor of Eric.
Yeah, I noticed that. God, this is like taking the kids from Awakening and putting them in Fates.
Oh, and another recolor.
Yeah. Oh, so much recoloring.
This is ridiculous.
Hey man, when you've got the assets.
Yeah.
I mean, to be fair, in Path of Radiance, Rom and Gatry look the same. They're just recolored.
Yeah. Well, funny thing you mentioned that Brom in Path of Radiance, his models are always like bigger. Like his night model is bigger than Gatry's, and his general. It's like you can see that there obviously is because he is a big man.
Yeah, that's the thing. He works on the farm. He's a big dude.
Yeah.
Gatry's actually for a knight. He looks kind of skinny.
Yeah.
That's probably why he has got such good speed.
Yeah.
He was meant to be a sword master.
Meant to be a sword. Well.
He's like, fuck this, I'm being a knight.
Well, if it was Shadow Dragon, then you could reclass him to Sword Master if you wanted to.
You can, yeah, but in Shadow Dragon, you can reclass characters. It's like, Mark, I'm a lord. Now you're a mage. Okay.
No, I think is it Thieves and Lords are the only ones that can't be reclassed.
Yeah, but it's like some characters like I am a warrior. Now you're a women lord. Okay.
Yeah. You know, so you know.
The reclassing of that game doesn't make much sense.
No,
it really doesn't.
That's the only way to get a shaman in that game.
Yeah.
Oh, so you know, Shin is being deployed because I'm using him in these maps.
Shin's again. He's a nomad. He'd definitely use him.
Yep.
Why wouldn't you use him? Is a better question.
Because I had Sue. That's my answer.
Look, here's the thing. When you play through Binding Blade, you have to have Sue.
Yeah.
There are just some characters in Fire Emblem games you have to use. Like if you play Fate, you've got to use the royal family. There is no two ways about it. It's like I don't want to use Xander. Good fucking luck.
You just made the game 10 times harder for yourself.
Yeah, you make Conquest 10 times harder. Translation, it's impossible.
Even on beginner mode for the ones that's...
Yeah, even on casual Phoenix mode, it's still impossible.
So now, a good strategy for this map is try and take out that blister as soon as possible. So try and get Shanna there as quickly as possible without getting hit by the one thing.
But the last time you went after a blister, you got down to 1 HP. That poor Pegasus.
Yeah.
That poor Pegasus.
And here we get to see Elfin's animation. I love this animation. With the little bird as well.
It's very tame. Oh, he has a little bird.
Yeah, I think it's the little bird that just gets me. Cause...
No, I know who it is. It's Yune.
Oh no! You're giving me flashbacks. You're giving me flashbacks. Stop it, please.
Flashbacks are the hardest Fire Emblem game.
Yeah.
Fucking day in the rise.
Yeah. Also, I don't think they have the technical classes in 7 and 8, but the ballistas in these games have got the normal ballista, long ballista, and the killer ballista. Yeah.
Yeah. Guess which one is the most dangerous?
Go on, guess.
Yeah.
It has killer in the name. I'll give you a hint.
Yeah. To be fair, if this was Awakening, it could have been like, yeah, but it can also miss me. Because that makes sense.
Yeah, or having skills miss, Dragon fan.
Alright, that... I remember that happened to me in Fates. I was so angry. It's like, Dragon Fang, missed. But it's activated!
I know. Luckily, I just got it in the arena in my castle, so it didn't affect the battle at all, like any battles at all. But still, it was like.
Oh yeah, it's a arena. Fine. You only lose little trinkets. The characters don't die. Wouldn't that be some shit?
People die when they are killed.
Yeah, no, people die if they're killed, unless you play Phoenix mode.
Yeah, when they come back next.
Because you're just that bad at the game.
I mean, I'm fine with casual mode. Beast mode's just going a bit too far.
It's still just baby mode.
Yeah.
Even though, what's the point of the game? You literally just like, the game lets you win.
Yeah.
Unless you really, really are that bad.
Yeah.
I think any difficulty is fine, but I don't believe in the whole, oh, my units can respawn. Because like, if you want to play casual, that's fine, and if you want to play lunatic, go ahead, but don't have it go at other people for not.
Yeah.
Especially then, like, if they're new to the series, go with casual. That's fine, but don't have it go at people like, oh, you don't play lunatic, you suck. It's like, no, just I'd rather not go through the most best thing in the world.
Yeah. I mean, lunatic is fine for those who like a challenge in the Fire Emblem games and know the series in and out.
Yeah. You know how to exploit like the RNG.
Yeah, exactly.
Fire Emblem at the end of the day, it's all down to numbers.
Yeah.
Especially in the case of Fates, because everything that's 80% will always miss.
Yeah. Or 70%. I've had 70% miss.
70% is not that bad, but I find loads of 80% miss. And a lot of 30% hit.
Yeah, that's.
I mean, Corin got hit by a 27% steel axe. I was like, really, Corin? And
yeah.
With a sword.
Hannah got that a lot with me. She kept getting hit by 27% axes.
Yeah, that's the thing, because I remember posting this on Twitter, everyone was saying, how the hell did she dodge an 85? Hannah's got like terrible luck. Magic.
Yeah.
Ah, 1%, 99, 100% hand axe.
Yep.
Strikes again.
It always strikes.
After chapter 10A, we're not going through any of that ballista shit again.
I know, and
so what's up with the villagers?
Oh, they're basically the workers from the camp that have escaped, and you get just the usual farm stuff. You just get like little you get a little bonus for keeping them.
Okay.
Keeping them alive, which I.
Oh, okay, that's cool.
Because that's why you need to take out the ballista as soon as possible, because if it's not targeting you,
it will target them.
Yeah, because they're basically walking targets.
Yeah, they are literally walking targets. Deke is becoming incredibly powerful.
Yes.
When does he become a hero?
Next chapter, I think.
Nice.
It is next chapter, because. Also, I don't know if it's just this bit, this 5 and 6, but in this game, I think you have to unlock it, but you can eventually have all your units just be blue, so like the color palettes are all blue.
Okay.
It's one of the weirdest things that there is.
Yeah, weirdest things ever.
So you can see like all of them with blue with blue armor and red hair.
Interesting. So they all turn into Roy.
Basic.
That's not a good thing.
Yeah, well, ghosts are still the same, just not as bad as Roy can be until he gets the best weapon in the Fire Emblem series.
Yeah. And again, if you give that to any other Fire Emblem character, they will take over the universe. And I mean any character. You could give that to like someone as mediocre as Devdan. And he would take over the universe.
Don't you mean Danvid?
I'm pretty sure it's Devdan.
But Danvid...
Where's Danvid? I'm not... I don't know anymore.
For those not in the know, Fire Emblem Radiant Dawn had had Devdan say that his name was Danvid.
No, Path of Radiance is Devdan, and
yeah.
Radiant Dawn has Danvid. They are the same character, though.
Yeah. I don't know how people didn't understand that is true.
That was the joke. Ow.
Yeah.
What? My arm's missing? One of her arms just drops off her sprite.
The one with the staff just falls.
Shit.
The staff stays in place and the arm just kinda hangs onto it a bit.
Yeah, the arm just drops from the staff.
Yeah.
You literally sit like, what? It's like, oh man, if I was a Falcon Knight right now, I'd so kill you.
Yeah. But
No,
unfortunately...
if she was a Kinshi.
Oh yeah, the Kinshi Knight that can use bows.
Yeah. They have fucking ridiculous movement.
Yeah. That's why I made...
I swear. They, what's her name? What's the Kinshi Knight you get in Birthright during chapter 11?
Rihanna.
Yeah. Oh, she shot on so many people in that chapter. Her and Hinoka.
She just, whilst Hinoka and the rest of them just, dealt with all the weapon knights and that, she was just there getting rid of all the Falcon knights that just came on screen. Nope. Hello and goodbye.
Yeah, well, to be fair, whenever one get close to the bridge, Takumi and Setsuna would destroy them.
Yeah. I only bought Takumi, but I didn't bring Setsuna because I got really... A defense wasn't good for me, so I'd rather just not have her die and have me restarting it over and over again. Even though
that's fair enough, but you know, to be fair, with Takumi and Setsuna, they would never attack. They'd always kill them before they even got the chance to retaliate.
Yeah.
But what I found, and this is I find to be Kinshi Knights in general, what I found was, if you placed Hinoka at the point which, like, you know, they can fly and attack you, whatever her name was behind her, so Hinoka would attack first, and then Thingy comes in with her bow and would often kill them, so she was a fantastic support unit.
Yeah.
I find that Kinshi Knights, while by themselves they're not very good, they're fantastic to support.
Yeah. And I made Tsubaki one, and then with Corrin, and it was... Well, the movement's good. Movement's because they can get Corrin in there, and they're faster.
Yeah. Yeah, their movement's fucking ridiculous. It's almost as good as Niles' movement, because he gets +1 move, and you make him a Bone Knight, he has movement 9.
I'll say so he's got... Was it Serenity from Path of Radiance? The one that... Or whatever it was that Tormod had.
Oh, yes. Yeah, one of the most useless Fire Emblem units ever.
Well, he can be good. He's got his magic stat apparently rivals that of Khalil. Apparently.
Okay, that's good.
That's what I read up. And I think he's got better defenses than
But again, late game unpromoted.
Yeah, it's unfortunate.
Yeah, he's sorry, you were saying?
It's unfortunately the S archetype, because S, for those who don't know, was in the first Fire Emblem game and was the last of the Pegasus Knight sisters that you got in the game. And because of how late you got her, she had really good growth in that, but the problem was she was still a Pegasus Knight. The rest of these would be Dragon Lords or Falcon Knights.
Yeah.
If you're playing the remake.
Yeah. Again, like, depending on how the game is structured, you can't really afford to just grind units.
Yeah.
Like, if it's Awakening of Sacred Stones, you can do that because you have the option. That's why in Radiant Dawn, especially Conquest and Radiant Dawn, they're very much like, find your team and just stick with them.
Yeah.
Don't try and experiment.
Yeah.
I learned that the hard way with Conquest.
Yeah, with Birthright it's a little more lenient because you've got more grinding opportunities, but again,
Yeah, but also what I will appreciate about Birthright is you can't over-grind, because
Yeah.
I noticed if you try grinding with advanced, you only get 1 experience point.
yeah. I did
So, you know,
I did the more for support grindings actually. I didn't bother.
yeah, that's what I did. I do it for support. But like, so you can't be like, oh, I'm just going to grind the shit out of Ryoma. It's like, yeah, he'll get 1 experience point and you find like, what, 20 enemies.
Yeah, just give them to Mozu and then just let her take all of the
To be fair,
experience.
Mose didn't really need them, because if you know what you're doing and it's not that difficult, you can get her like 5 or 6 levels up in the chapter you recruit her.
Yeah, I got up quite a few in the chapter, although it took a while because the Faceless kept going after Karn and Karn kept killing them. But
that's what I do is, in that case, always equip the Dragonstone, because that never doubles.
Yeah, I know it's.
And if you want to make Mozu kill them, either have her parent like stand next to Korin, so even if she deals 0 damage, Korin will kill them, or use Felicia to wound them and drain them. Fucking love Maid so much.
Yeah,
and I'm not talking about just, and I'm talking in context of Fire Emblem here, people. Again, they're a class I'd love to see come back.
Yeah, I like the Maid and the, well, I know Maid and Butler are basically the same class, but
They are.
Yeah, I like using them, like they've got, I think
Shani, you are so lucky.
I know. If this is Fate, she would have been killed.
Yeah. No, if this, to be fair, I'm surprised she wasn't killed considering it's Binding Blade.
Yeah. It's against you, not...
Binding Blade hates you.
Where's the mind glitch when you did it in this game?
Fate loves or hate you.
Yeah.
Fate is 50-50, Binding Blade 100% hates you, Radiant Dawn 75% hates you.
Yeah. I mean, I'll admit, when I was recording Radiant Dawn, I finally got to the chapter, the first chapter we used the Dawn Brigade again in part 3. But then the next chapter I just absolutely steamrolled it with Gatri being able to take on multiple sword masters.
Yep.
And not get
doubled. That's you were in the lava chapter, right?
No, the one before it, where you can recruit Jill and Zihar if you want, and Meg.
Yeah, that one.
Yeah. I'm on to
that chapter is actually. Oh god, that chapter gave me a lot of shit because of one thing. Because I was really because basically if you do certain criteria on the second playthrough, you can unlock these things.
Yeah, Black Knight. You have to.
One of them.
You have to survive.
One of them was I talked to the Black Knight. That was easy enough. Well, talk to him, I mean engage him.
Yeah.
The other one was I had to get Seren to fight Micaiah.
Yeah.
So I had to get in there, have Seren fight Micaiah, and then get him out the exact same turn, because if you leave him there, the Black Knight will turn to Seren and, well, you know...
The rest is history.
Destroy.
I'm sure it'd be doable more in easy mode, where they probably won't move, the Black Knight probably won't move at all.
Yeah. No, he'll only go off to Ike. But the thing that I loved so much about that chapter is, when Ike was finished talking, he dodged one of the hits but took the second one, so he lost a lot of health. I moved him out of the way, put Nephany there. He went up against Nephany. Not only could he only hit her once, but she also dodged his attack. I was like, Nephany can take him.
Become that Lancer right there.
Nephany can take him. Again, Nephany is the best unit in Radiant Dawn.
Yeah. I'm so glad.
She came back and she comes back in Fates.
Yes.
Technically.
Yeah. Spear.
You know who I'm talking about.
Yes, Oboro.
Fuck yes.
You're so last season.
Like, oh cool, Spearmasters. I hope she's like Nephany. Yes, she was just totally like Nephany.
I'm so glad they basically got the Halberdier class back. I missed it.
I love the Halberdier.
I missed it from the Fire 9 and 10.
Yeah.
Speaking of Fire Emblem 9, the Japanese trailer for it, for those who don't know, used Fire Emblem Sacred Stones as the Fire Emblem theme and not the Fire Emblem theme from the game that you hear at the very end.
Okay, interesting. Probably because, again, Sacred Stones was being made at the same time Path
Yeah.
Radiance was. And most of the staff were working on Path Radiance because, you know,
Yeah.
got to jump to 3D.
It was the one that did the most work.
Most work.
Well, I
Well,
mean,
I don't know.
more like the 3D mod, like making the models and that. That's what.
Oh yeah, 3D modeling. Because when I think most work, I think Fates is the one they put the most work into.
No, I mean like at the time, like between Path of Radiance and Sacred Stones, like you know the.
Oh yeah, undoubtedly. And even then, the 3D models weren't even that good.
Yeah, well,
I can only name 2 actual models in the game which are, you know, good standard, and that's Icon of Black Knight.
I like the black. I really like the Black Knights.
Yeah, like, Ashnod's model looks terrible.
Yeah.
The dragon looks cool, but the model is awful.
I think we know where most of the polygons went for that.
Yeah.
Hello, Geese again. And as we said
Yeah, we're
before,
still not...
said before, the brother of Gates in Gates, however you pronounce it, the one that you
Yeah,
get
500%.
7. See, they all.
I don't think anyone uses.
I used them in my Japanese playthrough because I didn't get Barter or Dorcas up,
Okay, fair enough.
and he was.
To be fair, I don't think I've ever made Dorcas or Barter, like, endgame units. Because, again, if I want an axe builder, I use Hector.
Yeah, I have used Dorcas. He is good by the end of it. I mean, at one point he was just critical hitting everything, and every turn I just seen him spin that axe.
That critical animation's wonderful, but was Gates any good, whatever his name was?
Yes, he was. Geets. I think it's G-E-T-I.
Yeah, Gates.
Geets. Yeah.
Yeah.
I did use him. He was good. He was able to fend off all the wyverns in the chapter before Eliwood, like the chapter when Eliwood promotes.
Oh yeah, that one. Chapter 27.
Yes, chapter 27. Can never remember.
Hog of Destiny, that's the one.
Yeah, okay.
One of my faves.
I like that map.
Yeah, well, after Conquest, some of those chapters would have been knocked down.
Yeah.
But yeah, he's, to be fair, he's a pirate, right?
Yes.
Is he the only pirate in this game? I think he is.
Yes, he's the only recruitable pirate in this game. Although he's not.
Yeah, but again, because you have Gonzalez, it's kind of pointless.
Yeah. Although I'm not using them in this one because, well, he's level up. He's a little higher level. And he's got the same base stats as level 5, so it's kind of a bit of a. Well, it's.
Yes, it's a yeah. But you know, that's why you're following with the A route playthrough, I take it.
Yes. Because that's where that's.
Gonzalez, because you know, I didn't use Gonzalez, but I'll acknowledge he's awesome.
Yes, he is, in my opinion, the best berserker in this game.
Well, he's the only aside from Thingamajig.
You can potentially get three berserkers in this game. There's Gonzalez,
Okay.
there's Geets, it's a Geese.
Yeah.
And there's also another man we'll meet in chapter 15, Garrett, who is a berserker. Unfortunately, like, he's the best person to get supports with because he's really quick with them, which is good, unlike in Path of Radiance.
Yeah. But Gonzalez has the growth rates.
Yeah, but the problem with Garrett is that he is too slow. Like, he's...
Okay then.
You're
too slow.
Unfortunately, it's like how all pre-promotes happen. They're usually a little inferior to the ones where you could promote them up. Usually.
Yeah. Usually, not always.
Yeah, like Pent's one of the best.
I don't think of one pre-promote that's like ridiculously good, aside from like the Norian siblings.
I know. Well, I've heard to say.
Oh, Jafar.
Yeah, Jafar. I've heard people say Pent's really good.
Yeah, he is. And both Pent and Louise are good.
I've never really used Pent like besides like the chapter you get them in.
Yeah, I was the same. I had a really fucking epic fight with what's the Wyvern Lord lady?
Balda Beda. I think.
Yeah, whatever her name was. I had Louise and Pent fighting her, and it went on for like the entire match. It was so good.
You know if you kill her, that she's, you know if you kill her, she's
Yeah, I know.
dead.
In my first playthrough, I did kill her, and then I realized, oh, I can recruit her, so I did that in the second one.
With what people call the Uber Lance.
The Uber, yeah. But to be fair, oh yeah, in Thingy, you can only get 2 Weapon Lords.
Yeah. Heath and...
Yeah. Same with this one, you can only get 2 Weapon Lords.
Yeah,
What is with Fire Emblem, and what does Fire Emblem have against Weapon Lords?
I don't know, I like the Wyvern Lord class, although it's not as fast as the Pegasus Knights, I think they're still good.
Yeah, but they have the raw strength and speed to take out most classes.
Yeah.
Their biggest problem is their low resistance and weakness to bows, but that was negated in the Radiant series,
Yep.
which I swear made them broken.
Yeah, no, I think Jill in Path of Radiance was still weak to bows.
Yeah,
but-
Jill was, but in Radiant Dawn they weren't weak
Yeah.
to bows. That's why Ha is OP as fuck.
Yeah.
But yeah, like I also think because Wyvern Lords are mostly enemy classes.
Yeah.
That's something I've noticed. Most Wyvern Lords are enemies,
Yeah.
or at least they start as enemies.
Yeah, I mean even the first Wyvern Lord that you get in the series in Fire Emblem 1,
Minerva.
Minerva, yeah, sorry. Name
Yeah.
escaped me there for a second.
Yeah, Minerva. She's originally an enemy.
And then the first chapter you see her, she's an enemy. Then you get her a couple of chapters later. And
Yep.
and
Also, I think this is a reference to Fire. I think Awakening. This is a reference. CRASHX500's Wyvern is called Minerva.
I think that probably.
Yeah, it's probably a reference.
I like
Sick reference, bro.
Minerva is like one of the only pre-promotes I would openly use in Shadow Dragon.
Yeah, same here. Nice.
Look at that sweet dodge. He could have killed me, but
Yeah, to be fair, you've been getting really lucky. Like,
Yeah.
Shana could have died twice. Sorry, I don't know how many goddess icons you've been giving these guys.
not many.
You need to stop.
I don't get unless they're the mages. I don't usually give them like any of this upgrades. Like I've heard people.
That's fair.
I never did it because Nino's already good enough. But people say that if they give her the aqua drops, she gets even better. But I've not ever used that.
Give who the drops.
You know Nino, the mage that you get really late. And
Oh yeah. I always give the aqua drops to the main lord, like either Leeward or Hexer, depending on who's gonna, be the main lord.
I've never used it like properly because I felt like it was kind of like I didn't when I first played, I didn't really understand what it did, so it's like kind of like
I didn't either, so I saved it to the end and realized, oh, it affects growth rates. Okay. It's the type of thing you've got to use the moment, like you've got to decide which unit gets it and then give it to them.
yeah. Well, it wasn't until
I think next time I play Blazing Sword, I'll give it to Lynn, because I've given it to Ia Leeward and Hector, but not Lynn. I love Lynn.
yeah, she's good. I like her.
Out of the three, she's my favourite.
Yeah.
I know this is pre-recording, but I know you like to talk about the water.
Yeah, I could have.
Oh,
But
come on! And now there's a giant hole in my chest. Ow.
that's just in case any more pirates decide to show up.
Yeah. Respawning units, it happens.
Yes. Unlike M7, they show up on their turn, not when the turn is finished.
Yeah. They do the awakening route, which got me killed so many fucking times.
I think everybody killed so many times because of that.
Yeah, it was the worst case was Severa's chapter. Hell, those respawns.
Oh god, no, oh don't remind me, I've still not completed that chapter.
Oh god, that bad.
Well,
rescue stuff.
well, it's because I was going at it right when I got it open, which is a bad idea. And
Oh yeah, the only one I feel like consider like I think most people get the children by about the same chapter. Oh no, they're all unlocked the chapter you get Lucina.
Yeah.
Yeah, so by that chapter, most of your units must be either just promoted or nearing promotion. Yeah. The only person I feel you can tackle comfortably is a Wayne.
Yeah. Sacred stones.
Yes. Radiant Dawn!
You know what I mean?
Shadow Dragon.
I mean, doesn't that Odin character look very similar to Owain?
Yeah, must be a very big fan.
I wonder.
Same person. Heresy. Fire Emblem would never do that, right?
Yeah, looks at the way colours in this game.
Who's this Rajat person? By the way, that's so fucking... I just beat her chapter today. That's lazy intelligent systems. That's really lazy. So, I mean, it was bad enough she's basically the same character, and then suddenly, oh, by the way, I love Corin. Fuck off!
Oh, no. Not done that yet, so...
No, I was cool with her Farja liking Robin because it was quite funny. Here it's bullshit.
Yeah. Oh, look, here he is. The man from Fire Emblem 7. With a
Oh
mustache.
shit, it is! Look how check out my mustache.
Yeah, this is...
It looks like if Luigi got really ripped.
Yeah, for those who have... Well, actually, I don't know. There probably is people who haven't played Fire Emblem 7 and are watching this, but...
Yeah, I reckon if you played 7, you played 6.
Yeah.
Sorry, if you played 6, you played 7.
Yes, it's just
If you don't play it, it's really good.
Yeah, for those who don't know, this is an older Barter. Barter is one of the two fighters you get in the game, and to get a certain character in the game, which basically affects what happens in this, why he's doing all this stuff here, is if you get him up to a level 5, at least a level 5 warrior, and face Carla in the arena in chapter chapter 31x, 30x.
I think it's 30.
Yeah, 38. That's.
Yeah. When you face him in the arena.
Then you basically that's because Carla and Barter in the A support will get married by the end of the game, which is canon, which is this. And funnily enough, to get Barter on your side in this one, you need Far to talk to him because, well, I'll wait. I'll leave it to the conversation. Once he stops moving.
I think we brought this up, but yeah, you get the idea. Well, we won't spoil it for you, but I think we mentioned it in many other parts.
Yeah. Oh, look at that! A res, a point of res.
Yeah. To be fair, having 1 point resistance is better than having none.
Yep. Looks at Fire Emblem Shadow Dragon where nobody gets resistance besides the mages.
Yeah. Because it's not like it's not like we can fight back. Certain units can't fight back against mages.
Yeah.
You fucking bastards.
Well, the thing is in Fire Emblem...
Oh, I love it. It's like, oh sweet, my Gillian got +1 in magic. I was never going to use it.
Yeah. Yeah, the thing is in Fire Emblem 1, I've probably said it before, but in Fire Emblem 1, all the units besides mages, none of them got magic resistance, so that they'd all take the brutal force of magic, which also made Merrick really, really useful.
Yeah. Was it the same for enemy units?
Yeah.
They had no resistance.
Basically, besides magic users, they all had no resistance, so the only way to get normal units to get resistance, what you had to do is you had to give them talismans.
Okay then. Oh, he's got a Brave Axe.
Yep.
Fuck yeah.
Best weapons in the game.
They're just like, I'm getting the fuck out.
Run away, run away, run away. So many other units. There's that winning road again because you've only got 3 enemies left. Although with this chapter, once you get near the castle, there will be enemy reinforcements.
Yep.
Yes, and yes. Barter is for his dad.
Yeah. You're gonna say husband.
But because I'm thinking of
You're thinking of Carla.
Yeah. Yeah, who unfortunately between 20 years died.
Yeah.
And this is and if you get this is why I recommend you the reason why I recommend using Fire if you're not going for this route is because she and Barter are the only characters that can recruit a character in the second pathway that you get at the end.
That's Thingy's brother.
Yeah, Carl.
Yeah, I got him as well.
Yep. So it's just a warning for those who don't have fire up to it and don't want to go against the ballistas in that chapter.
The ballistas, the wyverns, the generals, the mages, the sleeping stars, the berserk stars, all of that stuff.
The manicates, the druids, the boltings.
Yes, so many druids. Ah, them boltings.
I don't know what Burn's obsession with them with druids is. And I know, like, you know, it's like
Burn's obsession with wyverns. Burn's obsession is with wyverns and druids.
yeah.
Because apparently, well, to be fair, most Fire Emblem games, have you noticed, most enemy countries are wyvern-based, like Dane's very wyvern-based.
Well, although technically most of the wyverns came from Begnion, but...
Yeah, but Benion has its own, like, band of Pegasus Knights.
Yeah. The band of
And Benion's more known for its mages.
Yeah.
Fire is more known for its cavaliers. Because you've got, like, Jeffrey and Renning and stuff like that.
Yeah, Jeffrey Redding and Kieran Oscar.
Yeah, that's kind of like, yeah, because also, I'm trying to think. Like in, Sacred Stones, not Sacred Stones, sorry. I was gonna say, in Awakening,
Yeah.
Legion, but they have wyverns.
Yeah.
Quite a lot of wyverns.
Mhm.
Yeah, apparently if you have wyverns, you're the bad guy.
Yeah. Also, I want a fun little detail that I noticed about the Japanese box art of Fire Emblem 7 to Fire Emblem, like the just Fire Emblem here, the English version. The Japanese version has Ninian and Nils behind Hector, and that's why he's kind of got his hand behind him and looking behind him. But for the manual of Fire Emblem 7, it shows what the English box art is, where when Ninian and Nils are on the other side of Ellwood.
Okay.
So that because the manuals aren't like our ones, but they're more like the old Genesis manuals.
Yeah, those type of manuals. They're rather elaborate.
Yeah. And the only shame thing about our ones is that the American version of the Comic Zone actually had a comic detailing like all the
events leading up to it.
Yeah, like what's actually happening in Sketch's comic at that moment.
The only thing I've seen similar to that is No More Heroes. If you actually go through the instruction booklet, there's a quick 2 or 6 page comic about Travis's how he got into the agency.
Ah.
Yeah.
I still love Poem of Breeze. It's so calming.
Who?
No, I mean the song Poem of Breeze. I still love that because it's so calming. It's just a song.
Well, it's kind of meant to be.
Yeah.
Which is cool, but can you buff like Ninian?
No, he can't. Unfortunately, that's none of them can.
Oh.
The Tethe's all over again.
Can he buff like Ninian? Can he fight like Azora?
No, he can't.
That's a shame. Azora will break anyone's legs.
Yeah, she might be better than the first dancer, but her name escapes me from Fire Emblem 3.
Well, Zora's fucking awesome. As a support unit or as someone to fight, provided you're not going up against a berserker.
Yeah. Well, at least she can do stuff unlike Olivia at the start, anyway.
Olivia can't do anything until she reaches until she's reclassed at least once.
Yeah. Maybe there's a slight showing you. We've got the league class system. How about you use it on this dancer? Don't you think?
Yeah. Yeah, alright. We'll make you be able to reclass the dancer many times, but not every other unit. We'll just do it once. Okay. Oh shit, we coded it for every unit.
Whose idea was this? Everybody points to him.
Yeah. Whose idea was it? Takumi. Takumi! I keep seeing everyone hashtag blame Takumi. I don't know what it's about.
Well, for me, he's got low res, but I don't care. He can usually kill any.
Takumi's becoming one of my favorite archers. I don't know if he's shown on level just yet, because a lot of people say he's the best, but Takumi's awesome.
I like Takumi. Both Takumi and Setsuna, I really like using them. They're both archers.
Yeah. Well, Takumi's got some really nice skills, and you know the fact he has that fucking awesome bow.
Or the Fujin Yumi.
Yep. Lol. Yeah, Takumi may have low resistance, but he'll usually one-shot a mage.
Yeah, that's I was trying to say that, but yeah, that's usually what happens. He just one-shots them by the end of it.
And it's very crit happy.
Yes. Die already.
Oh, there's beautiful experience points.
Yep. Level 12.
Hey.
Yeah. Also, this file will be used later for the Sakia route in this
Okay.
playthrough as well. So so just keep these ghosts in mind because they do. I'm sure they do. I do.
Well, I leveled up.
Yep. That's. You know, I know that the bards and the dancers. I know from before they needed some like strength and magic, you know, from 4, 3 and all this, and that. But it kind of seems a bit pointless in this game because they can't do anything besides refresh the enemy.
Strength and magic is pointless. It's like when Ileana, like, she has a high strength growth rate. It's like, I'm not going to teach her knives.
That high strength just all that means is that I can
I'll be slightly weaker than Soph.
Yeah.
That's not a good thing.
Yeah. Oh, look at that. Oh, look at that. I can finally get that Rex bolt without any penalties.
Good old Rex Bolt. How you save, not save it, I didn't get it the first time. How you steamrolled Endgame Part 3 in Radiant Dawn. That was beautiful. Good. I've never seen dragons go down so quickly and easily. Ow. And then it got stuck.
Oh, look at that. He hit with 32%.
Nice. Yep.
But this just accentuates the problem with axes in this game, because they've always got low hit chances besides the 100% hand axe.
Yeah, they have enough a really bad habit with the whole low hit chance, and it's made worse if they have a disadvantage.
Yeah.
Like, fair enough if they're against an enemy that they can, you know, get the jump on, but most of the time they got really low hit, and because the game's RNG, you'll find yourself missing a lot.
Yeah, I'm happy they fixed that in 7, so that you could actually, well, if you wanted to use Barter or Dorcas, you could use them.
Yeah, because 7 was very well balanced. You could use any unit in that game, to be fair.
Yep. Just some good old supports. Although it's one of the I think it's one of the hardest supports to get in this game, but I would totally ship Shanna and Roy together. Well,
Are you talking about supporting them ship in terms of getting boosts, or in terms of actual relationship?
Both, because Shanna, the boost that Roy gives to Shanna is it gives her better strength and also gives him better strength at the same time. So it's, which, funnily enough, I was playing my Japanese copy, and then I was you know the General Douglas. Well, I was trying to keep him at bay with Roy because he can't do anything because of how good his defense is.
Yeah.
So but I forgot that I had Shannon next to him and they had an A support, and then I looked because it automatically because an enemy attacked me and destroyed my Iron Sword, so all I had was a Wyvern Slayer left, and it could do 5 damage, and And let's just...
Double.
Yeah, but... Well, Lloyd was able to double him. He dodged the attack, then hit him first time. Then the second time he did a critical hit, which made me nervous because I thought he was going to kill him.
Alright. So he did 15 damage.
Yeah.
20 damage in total, 20.
It didn't help.
That's why I just took the Swordmaster, de-equipped him. He was dodging it regardless.
Yeah. Didn't also help that they went for Hugh. You know the mage and
yeah.
And because of how high his magic stat is, because I just paid the full money and price, because if you ask for if you bargain with him,
the price, yeah, he has lower stats. That's an interesting concept.
It is.
You get what you pay for.
And because I'd used the arena in some of the chapters, I had loads of money, so it's like, oh, I've got this to spare.
Yeah.
It's not like I'm going to need it for anything else besides maybe one promotion item, or two, or three.
Yeah, it's like Path of Radiance. Oh, I've reached the end of the game. I've got like 30,000 gold. What do I do? Complete opposite of Radiant Dawn, where it's like, oh god, I lost all my gold in the first 3 chapters.
Please hold. Wait, where's Micaiah? Oh, there she is. Wait, I'll just swipe all her weapons. Oh no, now they've got no weapons. They've got no money. Shit.
Yeah. Now what?
What do I do?
Pray to Ashira Almighty that Edward will save you.
Yeah.
That's something I've always wondered about Radiant Dawn. Is it worth ever promoting a unit early in the first part, or do you wait till level 20?
I've never done that. I've always just done them like the standard way.
Yeah, well, the only person I promote early is Laura, because I'm not waiting fucking 20 levels, especially because I can't use her all the time.
Well, funny thing is that the earliest I've got up to level 20 is the first chapter in part. I don't know why every time I see people, like, they always seem to get their clerics really late. Yeah, they're the first user besides Micaiah, because that's a forced promotion. Besides her, she's like the first person to get promoted in that chapter.
Is it because you heal like even the smallest of injuries?
Yeah, well, just in case, because I don't want anybody dying, especially Radiant Dawn.
That's fair enough. But you know, it's probably because but I don't heal so much because like you know, those heals aren't unlimited.
Yeah, well, the thing is, I just bought a load of heals and just heal staffs and just gave it to her in a mend.
Yeah.
And
I do like it when you use. Like, I do like it when in like a fire emblem you use a more like exotic stuff and you get loads of experience points. Like use restore, you get 30 points. Oh, nice.
A Shira staff get one to level up. Yes.
Damn. And pow, he's dead.
Yep. Has it now? Well then, what are we doing here?
The resistance force has been eliminated, aside from their leader and you guys. Who he joined with? Wait a minute. Fuck.
Wait, who's in the wrong here?
Yeah.
Look at those stats. Total glass cannon.
Yep.
By the way, all I'm doing now is I decided, just because we're not going to see Elfin anymore in the playthrough, unfortunate as it is, because Lalam's it's the easy one to go to. So I just decided you can just see all the times that I used him to refresh the characters, because why not?
Yeah. Because god damn it, I like that song.
Yes, Paul McPreeze.
Yeah.
That, and I just love his animation as well.
Indeed. Look, it's got a bird.
Yes. And it's the fact that it just chirps after the end of it.
Again, the bird is Yune.
Don't say that again, it's ruining it for me, please.
She's gonna take over his body.
And give him red eyes.
Yeah.
Wait, what eyes? Because he always has them closed.
Yep. Yeah, he never opens his eyes.
It's Brock all over again. Even if you look closely at the sprite, he's even got them closed in the sprite, which is...
Yeah, he's got the slits.
That is a really good attention to detail.
Yeah.
Although I'm not lying because we won't see him as a playable unit. However, we'll see him if we use the upgrade, which I'll be cutting out. So basically, this is the last time we're seeing him.
Yeah. Well, he appears a lot in the story parts.
Yeah.
But outside of that, we're never going to use him.
Yeah. And nobody seems to go this route at all on YouTube, because nobody's got like the cut like the kind of the talking cutscenes with him, because I wanted to put it in for like where Lalum talks, like kind of like this is what he says. You know, if it's different, but nobody uses them. It's kind of a shame.
Yeah. Well, I think more people are just more favourable of the A route because it's easier to go through and Gonzalez and stuff.
Mhm.
Yeah. How do you even know where you're going if your eyes are always closed?
Mystical powers. You should be
No,
amazing.
it's like I don't know where I'm going. Why am I even here? Where is this place?
Who am I?
He's the ghost of Sephiroth.
Yep.
What?
Nothing.
Now it makes sense why the little bird on the shoulder is Yune.
Can we please keep these Radiant Dawn Path of Radiance references to a minimum, please? We can't. It's Fire Emblem.
Yeah, of course not. Especially because we're talking about the Fire Emblem game with the worst RNG, so we're going to bring up the Fire Emblem game with the second worst RNG, and then sometimes the third.
Yeah. I mean,
So we're even talking about that or 7.
I'll admit I'm warming up to Radiant Dawn. I used like I was alright with it. I just was put off with them getting destroyed in the first chapter of the game.
Yeah, it's very user unfriendly. It
Yeah.
does grow on you though.
Yeah, it has. I'm finally getting somewhere with it, and because I've got an easy mode playthrough, like halfway through it, not even to the parts where you need to like do the extra stuff on the second playthrough, I think I might just use that just to show off the extra stuff afterwards.
Yeah. Yeah, well again, Radiant Dawn's very much for Path of Radiance fans, or for the more hardcore Fire Emblem crowd. Because
Yeah.
once you know what you're doing, there's something strangely addictive about Radiant Dawn.
Yeah.
I don't know what it is.
Although I am still at this moment using the battle saves.
Yeah, well, who doesn't? I battle save every turn.
Yes, I've started doing that as well.